Kal Kadosh, Boker Or, Yechiv Rabim Elachak Rabim. Yeah, Boker Or, Mishnah Yomi, Pirkei Avot, Perek Hey, Mishnah Vav and Zayin. Yeah, Vav and Zayin, 6 and 7. Asara Dvarim Nivreu Be'erev Shabbat Ben Hashemashot. Yeah, there were 10 things that were created, right? The 10 things that were created on Shabbat evening during Ben Hashmashot. Ve'eluhem, these are the 10 things. Pia Aretz, the mouth of the land that swallowed up Korach's rebellion. This week's parasha, Korach, Pia Aretz. Yeah, number 2, Pia Be'er, the mouth of the well. This is the Be'er of Miriam. Pia Aton, the mouth of the Aton. This is for Bilam that we just spoke about in the Daf Yomi. Hakeshet. יש לך עכשיו? Number 4 is the keshet. Keshet is the rainbow. Haman is the manna, right? The mateh, we're talking about the staff of Moshe Rabbeinu. Hashamir, the shamir worm, which this worm was basically a tiny worm which was used like a mamash, like a laser during the time of the Bet HaMikdash. Haktav, the writing of the tablets. Hamichtav, the reading of the tablets. Valuchot, and the tablets themselves. These are the 10 things that were created during Ben HaShemashot. Yeshomrim, some people also say mazikin.
In one shot or multiple things?
Or during, in one, or it's mashma during Ben HaShemashot. I don't know if Ben HaShemashot is not that long. So obviously for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, it could have been 1 second. Some people say mazikin, purato shel Moshe, and elo shel Avram Avinu, also the Isle of Avram Avinu. So obviously everything was done in the same exact moment. Here it says these items were created just as Shabbat, a hint, right, to the world to come was about to begin. So this is when they're dual nature. That means they're physical objects, but again, they're also miracles. It's like a link or whatever it is. So again, all these things were created mamash during Ben Shemashot. Okay.
Explain that Ben Hashemashot is a very
Mishnah Zayin. Shiva dvarim begolem v'shiva bechacham. This is a beautiful Mishnah. Yeah, very important. There are 7 things which are said by a golem, and 7 things which are said by a chacham. Okay, so what does it say? Right? He says a chacham eno medaber bifnei mishu gadol mimenu b'chokhmah minyan. Right? Sometimes you realize there's somebody that he always wants to speak up. He wants to make himself heard. Right? And you'll see that a chacham is usually the last one that he wants to speak. Right? He doesn't want to speak up. But you'll see people that they want to show off their wisdom and this and that. It's a golem. Yeah, it's a golem. Yeah, so what does that mean? It's a golem. So he says it's a golem. It's not a chacham. A chacham, he doesn't speak in front of somebody that's greater than him, right? In wisdom and in number. He doesn't cut a person off. He doesn't answer hastily. He asks relevant questions and he answers appropriately. It's everything's done and said there. First question, first answer, everything. He says, I don't know, I didn't hear. Yeah, he says it. He's going to be model emet. But the opposite is going to be by a golem. A golem is a crude person, right? So again, obviously we know a crude person, he lacks wisdom and character, right? Evident in these 7 traits. So therefore he speaks in front of someone that's greater than him. He interrupts others. He replies hastily. He asks about topics that are not being discussed, right? That means mamash, he's going to start talking about something shelo kashur, right? And all these things. So all these things, right, they mislead others by accepting his own opinion, right? That he said that, he misleads people. Because he think, yeah, that's the way it is. You understand? So these are very, very dangerous things.